So what if your freedom depended on your bank account? Well, for millions of Americans, that's the reality. Cash bail is supposed to ensure you show up for trial. But if you can't pay, you're stuck in jail, regardless of guilty or innocence. In today's video, I'll be breaking down the ins and outs of the cash bail system, why it's a huge burden on low-income communities, and how it's impacting lives across the country. What is cash bail? Well, cash bail is a court-determined fee that allows defendants to await trial at home instead of in jail. Here's how it works. After you're arrested, you'll go through processing and then face an arraignment, where a judge decides whether you can pay bail, be released on your own recognizances, or be denied bail altogether. If bail is granted, well, you have these choices. You can pay full and get your money back after the trial, return to jail if you can't pay, or you can use a bail bond where you can pay a non-refundable fee, usually 10%, to a bondsman to cover your bail. Sounds simple? Well, here's where it gets twisted. The cash bail system disproportionately affects low-income people, especially women and people of color. At any given time, about 500,000 Americans, roughly 2/3 of the jail population, are locked up because they can't afford bail. The median bail for a felony is about $10,000, a staggering amount for many, especially when you consider that the median annual income for a person in a pre-trial detention was just over $15,000 in 2015. We're in 2024. Here's a case study that I always talk about. Khalif Bowder. In this story, it's a tragic example of the flaws in the cash bail system. Arrested at 16 for allegedly stealing a backpack. Bowder's family couldn't afford a $3,000 bail. He spent 3 years in Rikers Island, much of it in solitary confinement, before his case was dismissed. The trauma he endured led to his suicide in 2015. Bowder's story highlights how cash bail can devastate lives even when someone is innocent. The long tail of bail. While the consequences of cash bail extend far beyond jail time, research shows that defendants who can't pay bail are more likely to plead guilty, receive harsher plea deals, and serve longer sentences. Being jailed pre-trial also increases the likelihood of recidivism, job loss, and family strain. Studies have found that those who remain in jail while awaiting trial are more likely to commit another crime compared to those who are released. You know what? Racial disparities are deeply embedded in the bail system. Black defendants, on average, face bail amounts that are over $7,000 higher than those for white defendants. This inequity underscores the urgent need for reform in a system that often penalizes people simply for being poor and marginalized. You know what? In recent years, some jurisdictions have turned to risk assessment tools to determine whether defendants should be released pre-trial. While these tools are designed to reduce human bias, they can actually reinforce existing inequalities, especially against young Black and Latino men. More than 60% of Americans live in areas where these algorithms are used, raising serious concerns about their fairness and impact. So together, let's raise awareness. If you're following me on this channel, make sure you share. If this video helped you understand the real impact of cash bail, share it with your network. Drop a comment with your thoughts. And don't forget to hit that follow button for more content that sheds light on the pressing issues of our justice system. Together, we can advocate for a fair system that doesn't punish people for being poor. Love and light.